Welcome back to Old Street Farm Expansion. This is episode number 30 and could be the last normal episode. Well, say normal, regular. None of this has been normal. We have quite a few things that need to be done, one of which is going to be to harvest. So we're going to be swathing. I have already purchased another swather, as you can see way down there at our farm. It is not time to be doing that, though, because we're picking right back where we left off in the last one. That way, if you're watching this on Supercuts or something like that, hey, you're good to go, and you can pick up right where you left off. One of the reasons for doing this is so that I also remember where I have been, what I've done, and why this chicken's just in the middle of the road. Get on the road, dude. So I've gone through, double-checked everything. All of our animals are good to go, at least for the next day, and it looks like all of the production chains are good as well. There are a few things that I would like to do, like the bakery, for example. It's just not going through things as fast, and we could easily be, well, pushing this a little bit. So I'm going to upgrade this to maybe level 4. Figure that out. Also, looks like the spinnery could use a little bit of help, so we will go with that, and we'll double check anything else that's just got a surplus of stuff. We're going to go one more on the spinnery and one more on the bakery, so we're level 5 for both of those, but it does seem like everything else is able to keep up, so that is very good. I think at this point, we could say au revoir to June. Let's go to July. And with July comes a very, very bright blue sky. However, it is going to rain. And also, well, our field's not ready yet. So there is that. Which means we are going to have to go through. Now, this is a weird one. Between June and July, for whatever reason, there's a lack of manure. Oh, there's also no straw pellets. Oh, well, that'll do it, won't it? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we go back? Because I got a game save. And we'll put some straw in. Hee back in June. All right, where is a food mixer and a bale of straw? We're actually going to do this the easy way, because there is a very easy way to do this. And no, the easy way is not backing up all the way over there. Yes, I am the best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Yes, sometimes I have to remind people why. Look at this. Look at this. See the backup skills? How I'm a better backwards driver than forwards driver, I'll never know. Let's come over here. Let's grab a couple bales of straw. We don't need that many, but we do have a lot to give. So why don't we grab 5 of these? That'll work. Now, here's the thing. Because these bales are what they are, we can actually just grab them. If you guys are using the quick bale for anything, the bales that come out of that, at least the 150 and 180s, are liftable. So you could just do this. Just kind of break it through, get it most of the way in, and it'll just work. Why is this forage? Oh no, there was TMR in there to begin with. Crap. Let's do this again. Did anybody else just hear that bing noise? What was that? It was probably my bright eye to come through here and do this. All right. Let's dump the rest of this TMR. This whole thing, all I wanted to do was just get the cows to make manure. That's it. That's all I wanted. And instead, what I got was a whole bunch of forage that was unusable for literally anything because it had too much straw in it. Boy. Let's try this again. And as always, do as I say, not as I necessarily do. Maybe the best backwards driver in Farm Sim, but I don't have I can't see a thing. Hey, all right. There we go. There's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. I'm doing this now because I really just don't have the time to go over and get a load. Denied. All right, there we go. 125,000 liters of straw pellets. I don't actually remember how many we had at the beginning of the series, but I think we've only given them straw like once. So we'll come around here, give them some straw pellets for bedding, which actually works way better than anything else. And there you go. All right. And for some reason, whenever those straw pellets go in, they multiply. So instead of 125,000, we have 501,000. Do I know why that happens? No. Am I glad that it happens? Yes. It is a new day, finally in July again. Feels like Groundhog Day. And we got plenty to do. We've got manure. We've got milk. We've got slurry. And we only have those 3 things. So then we get to work. Also, I figured out what the Bing was. I'm currently got a new iPhone, so I'm moving everything over to it. I know, iPhone versus Android. It's what works for me. Sue me. And I'm transferring my stuff over to the new phone. I went, Bing. Stop going, Bing. I'm recording. Milk is in. Let's get our slurry and the manure and head over to the BGA and drop that stuff off. I will be honest with you. It doesn't make for riveting television, the whole running manure and stuff like that. But you know what? This is one of the things that I love the most because it gets me in a routine in the game. I've always loved this. All the way back to like Farming Simulator 17. Every single day, running manure, running slurry, taking, well, milk sold automatically back then, but not in 19 it didn't, and I loved running milk at 19. It's just a lot of fun. Mainly Oakfield. I miss that map so much. Before we dump, let's take a look at our BGA and see how we've done. Well, we've done okay, but there's still a lot of slurry in there. So we're still going to need to run that even more. We do have a good amount of money. However, we don't have the $1 million that we did have. We'll probably have that here momentarily, especially after the next day in game. But I don't know if it's financially sensible to upgrade everything. One thing that I do want to do, actually, after the slurry has been put in, there we go. We'll come over here, we'll get the digestate out, and while the digestate is going, let's take a look at some used equipment. I always like going through here and seeing, do we have any Fent equipment? Do we have anything? Yo, straight up, that Oxbow is sweet. This thing is epic. But we don't need it. Actually, do we need it? I don't think we do. Would be pretty cool to have. But no, we don't need that. Doesn't do anything for us. We can use the 1050 with it, thank goodness. Hey, we do have this little guy. Ratana 160V Combi Speedy. And it does make 150 centimeter bells. However, that comes with the IBC pallet stack mod. I don't know if it's a public update or not, but ADub sent that over. And it is epic. One of my favorite mods. Hopefully it brings that back for Farm Sim 25. All right. But that means, no, there is nothing for us to buy today, unfortunately. Let's take this around. Let's drop it off over at the sell point. And I think we've got one more day, July, probably in August. We'll have another opportunity for harvesting not only the fields, but also grass. We will likely not harvest the grass, though. Another $20,000 from the digestate makes a little bit of money every day, and we are back to our millions. Yeah! We got one more day. Let's fast forward through it, and it should be ready to harvest. Oh, no, actually, we need to make some TMR. Just looking at this. The cows take 280,000 liters a day in food. However, I only have in there 240. So, they need 40,000 more than that. Nice and easy. We'll just go make another million batch. And if you're curious, yes, I am backing up just to show off. It's pretty good, right? And that means we get to use this little guy at least one more time. Oh, man. I have absolutely loved using this. Loved using these bell spikes. I never knew I would have a favorite pair of bell spikes. And yet here they are, the ones that came with the straw harvest pack. Yeah. Let's let them go. Drop them in. Yep. And we'll do that a bunch more. We got it. Yeah. 1 million liters. That should be the last time we have to do that, at least for now. Let's take it over, give them to the cows, fast forward our day. Feeding little baby cows, and everything will be right with the world. As a matter of fact, I could just jump out of here now. There we go. We are good. See you in the morning. We got our milk, and everything is right with the world. One thing I do want to check on real quick are animals. Do we have too many chickens? We do. We have way too many chickens. Let's sell those. Trying to keep those away. How many eggs do we have? It's got to be a lot at this point. Oh, hey! 46,000 liters of eggs. That is going to bring a pretty penny. Yo, how much do they even sell for right now? Eggs. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going to go sell the eggs today. That's going to be a lot of fun. How are the sheep doing? Looks like the wool is all being transferred, so I don't have to do that, which is great. Let's come over here, take a look. We got some babies, don't we? 24 months, 10 months, and 0 months. No, thank you. We're going to sell those guys to get them out of here. That way everybody's focusing. Food is still pretty good there, so I think we're all right. Let's find our truck. I think at this point we're good. All the animals are taken care of. Yep, there's no new cows. All right, cool. Over at the BGA, let's see just how much has happened. So slurry is down, which is good. The manure that's in there I just put in. Slurry's down, which is good. We should upgrade that again. There's no way it's gonna get it off, but I'm gonna try. One of these days, we will finally get rid of all the slurry that we've got. One of these days. One of our best days for slurry digestate. $20,000. Yeah! So, grass is ready to be harvested. However, we will not be harvesting grass. We just did that. If I was doing this on my own, I definitely would. But we're not doing that. We are going to be jumping... Stop that there. There we go. We are going to be jumping in one of our... This thing. Yeah! And we're going to be Swathing. Now, beforehand, I had mentioned, I think in a previous episode, that we could do a couple different fields at once. And though we could... I think it'll probably be better off if we don't, because we have to come through here. So I'm going to have to babysit this guy the whole way around. It's going to be a long one, but it's also going to be fun. So I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. Swathing is one of the most interesting things because you're not only doing what you're doing, you're preparing it for something else as well, which I find absolutely fascinating. Just drop it down, turn it on, and go. I'm going to be going a little slow, at least to start off with, just so that I don't mess anything up. And I'm also going to remember right angles only, with the exception of this right here. This can be a little loop right there. That'll work. All right, coming around through here, make sure that I don't miss this little spot right at the corner. I tried to square this off, but I didn't do as good of a job as I wanted to, but we're good there. Now for here, we just go straight forward. That's it. Bam. Just like that. That's all we gotta do. And now we come here and do that. And I'm actually gonna hire him up on a worker, just so that it's perfect. And we're gonna do that the whole way around, bunch of right angles. Another area that I tried to kind of clean up a little bit was this corner right here. You may remember that that corner used to actually jet out a little bit into the woods there. Well, I've prevented that. Well, not prevented, I fixed it. It's a little bit different. Same premise though. All right, we are doing pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna slow this back down a little bit. We were going in a straight line, so there's really no reason not to go fast, but we'll slow it down a little bit. And remember, this corner right here, go right angle. Don't mess around. Don't put it all in a little pile on the side. Right angles. Oop, I missed a little bit. Slowly, but sure. Right angles. Come on, DJ. You got this. We'll fight the urge to turn. Ah! Good enough. Alrighty, we'll bring it about right here. And get ready to hire the worker. And there we go. Perfect. Alright. So now all we gotta do is just do all of this but backwards. Going along really well. I'm really glad that I decided to do these straight off right angles. We will have to come through at least a little bit. I mean, obviously right there we've got a little bit of a pile right towards the edge of the field, but that'll be all right. But again, yeah, this is something that I have to just continually sit around and babysit. I would do it. I mean, they did make it where the header basically picks up everything. And if I was smart, I would just kick it down the center and be done with it so that we could hire workers on everything and get it done. But then I would have to do twice as much work of the combine harvester. And I still have to do that on my own. I'm just giving myself so much extra work. No, I wasn't paying attention. I was messing around with something else. I wasn't paying attention. It actually did part of this field for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is where the next swath is going to have to be. But, yeah, I messed it up. Just a hair. Just a hair. It's not supposed to be like that. All right. Well, At least I know where we're starting. All right, so now I've actually got to pay attention. There we go. It's not a mess up. It's just not completely perfect. It's not what I wanted. We're going to have to babysit this guy all the way one end to the other. Pray for me. Here's where we got. Should be nice when we're done. Quick update. Everything is looking good. We have chunked off a big portion of this field. Looking great. And I have not messed it up one time other than at the very beginning. Of course. Naturally. So let's keep it going. We've got one more pass. We'll probably end up hitting the other side first. And then we'll come back this way. Hit the rest of this part over here. And then we'll be ready to hit the other one, won't it? Yeah! Double Swathing! I don't know why I bought 2 of these. And we've hit our last spot there. Boom! I didn't line it up completely. I wanted to overlap a little bit, but also just so that I didn't have to come back and do it all again. 1 pass instead of 2, and we'll still be A-okay. Drop it down. Turn that, hire the worker, and go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Last pass on this field right here. Ba-bam, as you can see, it is taking a massive, massive chunk out of this. Very good, very good. So, 3, 2, 1, we're done. Awesome. Now we need to make our way over to our other field, which is going to be extremely difficult with a header. I know we have the trailer. I don't like using it. Let's just be honest. So, I'm going to travel to 61. Yay, it worked. What? All right, let's kick everything over to the side, and we are going to do the exact same thing to this field. This one is going to be a little bit more difficult, as, well, swathing a field that is not squared off is going to be a little tough. I will do my best. I offer 0 promises, so good luck. Let's see if we can find this. That is about in line. Yeah. Turn it on and go. Crap. Well, I hired a worker, but it said they completed their task. Of course they did. What if I get right here? Can I hire the worker then? Yes, I can. Is it going to hit everything off to the edge of the field here? Yes, it will. Okie dokie. Had a problem with this field for a while. Oh, it's gonna miss some of this, isn't it? Oh, it's not missing it, but boy, is it close. And we get to here. And it misses it all. Cool beans. Cool beans. There we go. Got that. Right angles only. At least for this. All right, let's see how bad the rest of this field's gonna be. Let's start it here. Let's set the cruise maybe down around 10. 10 sounds pretty good to me. I think the harvesting speed for this is 9 or 10 anyway, so not too bad. Little difficult coming up through here. It looks like we've got a lot of wheel spin for some reason. That was interesting. And then this is definitely not going to be any right angle that I've ever been familiar with. This is a big angle. It's an obtuse angle. Yeah. Is that it? I don't know. I didn't do very good at math. Let's just go along here and we'll see what happens. I'll bring you back if there's anything wild and crazy that happens. Coming around for the first pass right here. As you can see, we've done pretty good. Nothing too wild and crazy. I'm just hoping that this makes it all the way down to the bottom without missing any of this extra crop down here on the very edge. I think we're going to do okay, though. Yeah, we did do okay. Very cool, very cool. All right, we are going to spin it back around this way, I think. Or do we go the other way? I don't actually know. You know what? I'm gonna go this way. Forget it. So we're gonna need some help. What we've got is this. I'm on my last pass through here. I need to line up this top part here, and then I can do the bottom myself because there's a lot more straight lines. However, the other end, not so much. So whatever we start on, that's the one that's gonna come back. Does that make sense? Probably not. Oh, I can't turn. That's frustrating. You ever try to take a turn in one of these? A little left, a little right, a little bit fast? Yeah, it sucks. Let's come around here. I'm gonna try to cut this sharp right about here. And then we're gonna try and line up with the other end. Right about here. Now the reason I'm doing this is because this is the end that the worker can turn around on. And I'm not going to be able to line any of that up. So about here-ish, I think. Now that should work. Let's hire the worker. They'll put it down and hopefully overlap some of these spots that are sticking out just a little bit. And they are. Great news. Let's kick it back up to 16 miles an hour. This is what we ran on the other field. And when we get down here at the bottom, I have to fire the worker to keep it on the straight line. But they'll turn around for me at the other end. And that will work. As always, I'll keep you posted on this. It may not work. Well, we've done a lot, and there's nothing to report on. It's just working. Which is good. I need this. I had a bad day yesterday. Let's go, baby. Drop it down, please. Put it down. Put it down. Yeah, all right. We'll keep you posted, but it looks like this is going to be done pretty easily. Still going well, still going strong. Check this out. We've knocked it out, not missed a single spot. And the field looks beautiful. Look at it. Look. Ha ha. It's great. Now, we only have one pickup. Again, you can't do that with a worker. Would be nice if we can do that with a worker in Farm Sim 25. However, we don't actually know yet. Oh, no. Speaking of no, I missed a spot. I lied. Oh, no. Put it down. Hit it. Bam. So we haven't missed any, and things are going swimmingly. JK. Put it here, hire him up on a worker. Go. All right, we're almost done with the field. And that is it. Bam! The last part. Ka-chow. We have an absolutely beautifully done field here. Super duper perfect. I don't have a way across this, do I? Can I get across this? No. I almost want to mow the grass just to see the lines of the field and see everything absolutely perfectly done. Oh, I forgot a field. We'll figure that one out later. Also, we're kind of out of time for this one. I thought episode 30 was going to be like a fun one. Turns out we're going to have to go to at least to 32. This may turn out to be a longer series than I expected. So keep looking out for looking out. Yeah, we got a lot more work to do. Hey, I guess we'll see you in the next one. Oh, and I just bought a new tractor. Hello, FS22.